Hello everyone. Welcome back to Horror Mystery Rewind. Today we will talk about an episode, Ice Age from Netflix series Love, Death and Robots. Please click on the closed caption for subtitles. Spoilers ahead. Enjoy and take care of yourself. A couple is shown at the start of the movie. They were shifted into their new apartment. The man's name is Rogue is shown bringing a few things into his house and his wife Gail was settling in. Gail notices an old fridge in their apartment. The landlord has left it in this house. Gail was thinking about the fridge that it has some amazing old technology, also saying sarcastically yes, this ugly motor is on it. She wanted to have the new fridge, however, Rogue couldn't afford the new one. Gail ignores her husband's thoughts. They left the issue behind and started enjoying the drink as they were tired of shifting. When Rogue went to get some ice from the fridge, he found it covered in ice chunks. He barely takes the ice out of the freezer and places it in his drink. They sit together and celebrate their house's happiness. After taking a sip of the drink, he sees a structure in the drink. When he realized that it was an animal, he didn't believe his eyes. He shows Gail the ice cube and asks, "Are you seeing anything in it?" Gail immediately brings the magnifying glass. They notice a small creature frozen in the ice cube. They were shocked and confused after seeing the creature. They notice that this tiny creature was hunted as it has spears in its body. They were more shocked after seeing it. Gail immediately takes out all the ice cubes from the fridge. Here, it is revealed a middle-aged civilization is working inside the fridge. The time was passing at high speed in the fridge, like 1 second is equivalent to 1 week in the fridge. The couple was shocked to see this. They were thinking if this was possible. The citizens were also staring at them and considered them as giants. However, they have no problem with them. After some time, Rogue buries that creature in his house's plant. The small creature they find from the ice cube, Gail again makes fun of it. Opening the fridge, they notice the city has changed into industrial age from the middle in a short time because they were far from the fridge for some time. Centuries have passed in the city inside the fridge. There were huge buildings built in this city. Rogue was sad seeing all this, he was missing the time they saw in the start. They thought, what do they think of them? Are they considering them God? Meanwhile, they see the two construction workers while talking in the freezer and saying, "We see those insane giants every day with broccoli in giant ladies' teeth." While seeing the industrial age has changed into the modern age and the buildings there were changed into superstructure. With it, they see the small flying objects. Rogue thought of them as planes, and they were witnessing the passage of time. Rogue was surprised and thinks if it is like our world, what will come after this modern era? In the meantime, they notice a lightning object nearby. Rogue shocked and said, "What is it?" He moves near to see it. Then he falls at a far distance with a hard bump. Gail ran to help him. She notices that his face is burned. They conclude the object was the nuclear bomb. The war was going on when they went near it and they closed the freezer because they didn't want to witness the conflict. Later, they order pizza and enjoy their meal. Now almost 1 hour has passed and they haven't opened the freezer. Thinking the war is over or not, Rogue says we must open the fridge again. This time, they were scared thinking everything was destroyed. They get astonished after opening the fridge, the war is over, and the small people have recovered from everything. They also notice the small flying cars there. They sparkled like pearls in the city, and they compare this with their world. It was a futuristic world with skyscrapers giving a great appearance. Then the city changed into a pyramid and a lot of lines were connected to it. Rogue and Gail assumed that everyone lived in the pyramid. The pyramid structure starts absorbing all the city within it and it blasts while changing into a huge energy ball. Due to this, the silver sparks spread in their whole kitchen. They were staring at it and considering it as a part of their fantasy world. The sparkles were looking like fireflies. Later, the sparkles gather and return to the freezer. Everything vanishes and makes them confused. Rogue believed they would return, but Gale believed everything was over. All of this demonstrates the removal of the world. Rogue turns the fridge off and they hug each other. They saw humanity sketch in a few hours and observed the past, future, and present. The couple resumes their normal lives the following morning. However, they still have few questions regarding yesterday in their mind. They again saw the freezer in excitement and saw the small humans return. They were eating the dinosaur's meat. They were running away from the dinosaur. It shows the start of humanity now. This film also concludes with a shot of this couple. They were once again preoccupied with viewing the animals in their natural habitat. This film depicts the beginning, evolution, and end of the world. The human journey from natural habitat to the modern age is very well explained. The fridge in this story represents mankind's concept. The couple shows the behavior of humans. When the war begins in the fridge is turned off and they are preoccupied with themselves. This demonstrates humanity's disregard for the environment.